Hey folks, it's Gareth Brown here. I'm the CEO and co-founder at Clir Renewables. Clir is a software AI platform that optimizes and manages the technical financial risk on wind and solar farms all around the world. What I wanted to do today was talk about one of the big challenges that Clir is dealing with, the owners are dealing with, that the whole market is dealing with in the renewables industry right now. And that is the race to the bottom and the corners that cuts. Like it's amazing where wind turbine pricing has gone, where solar farm pricing has gone. Like when I joined the industry in 2005, starting out on wind and solar farms, if someone had told me where the pricing would be in 2020, I wouldn't have believed you. But it is amazing where we've come as an industry, but it isn't just the technology and the cost of capital that has collapsed in our marketplace. It's also the cost of asset management, it's the cost of service, and in lots of cases there has been innovation driving that, and there's been just the scale of our industry where we are today. But the other point is we are cutting corners. We are seeing an industry which is rooting for market share and scale that isn't always aligning the service providers well with the holistic health of the asset. And what we're seeing right now is just more and more owners who are looking to bring in tools so that they can hold the service providers to account and just be really effective in their feedback. So they're able to go into meetings armed with not what is in the contract always, but what are the things that I need to work with my service provider on, my asset manager on, so that I can achieve the best outcomes for this project. So for instance, we're working with about 10% of the world's wind farm owners by megawatt. So our clients have access to about 10% of the world's wind farms. We have lots of examples of this where, for instance, there was a case recently where one of the large infrastructure funds was able to get hundreds of thousands of dollars disputed on their contractual availability bonus. And then there is the point of just being able to get successfully, after working with the client for the first year, they've been successfully able to get the service provider to address kind of 8, 9, 10 performance issues on the assets, which without these types of tools, they're just relying on the service provider reporting and just don't have the visibility on those issues. So if this is ringing home to any of you folks who want to walk into those meetings and those board meetings once a month, once a quarter, whatever it is, and be armed with an independent view of what the asset is doing and having it done in a really automated, trivial way, we would love to have that conversation with you. Now, to the second people who might be listening here, the asset managers and the OEMs, I know for some of you are a bit of a pain because we're basically creating really informed clients in the marketplace who are coming in and asking very difficult questions. My big point is we aren't there to pick a fight with you. We're there to be collaborative, to work to solutions for the site with our platform. So when you have questions about what the platform is spitting out, we want you to be successful. We want to be recommending your service in the marketplace because it is outstanding, and all our platform's going to do is drive excellence and alignment between yourselves and the owners of the assets and get those expectations right. The other point I would say to asset managers there, if you do want to collaborate more, if you do want to benchmark yourselves and see what things you need to improve, we're really open to having a conversation with you. So please feel free to reach out anytime. The third point, I guess I'll just touch on here is the OEMs. We work with all of the major OEMs in the marketplace, and it's been really interesting to see the different responses in the marketplace. We've got some OEMs, some of the leading, the number one suppliers in the marketplace, who are super engaged with the Clir platform. They're really keen on seeing their upgrades recommended and flowing through, that they can provide the evidence behind that, so that when our software is working, it's bringing in all the potential options for that farm. And I would say this to all the OEMs: that we've got $20-30 billion of assets that are using our platform. And we have recommended tens of millions of dollars of upgrades across this fleet, which have, it's no benefit to kind of Clir on that side, other than giving making sure the software is providing, reliable, defendable, robust improvements on the assets. So from the OEM side, again, like if you want to have a conversation about how Clir is doing that through our software, we would love to speak to you. So please feel free to reach out anytime. You can find our contact details at clir.eco, and I'm also available on LinkedIn. Cheers.